Hi and welcome to another training video, and in today's session we will be creating training cabinet 1A, and this image you can see on the right can be found in the LMS portal week number 5. There's a total of 2 cabinets that we'll be designing, and right now we'll just focus on the top one, which is 1A, and there will be another video for training cabinet 1B. So let's begin training cabinet 1A, and for start go to create new families matrix generic model. So after you click on new families matrix generic model, you will see these 2 reference plane that is given to you as what we have always been throughout the lesson. And the first step is always to define how many additional reference plane that we need. So in this cabinet, I'll be creating 2 more vertical reference plane for the width and 1 additional horizontal reference planes for the depth of the cabinet. So reference plane over here, either you press RP for a shortcut or this button under the create section. So 2 vertical reference plane and 1 horizontal, after which I will do the dimension. Okay. And this will be equal here. Remember not to lock it, as many of you have realized that you're locking this lock padlock over here, which is not necessary. So this is the width and this is the depth. After which I'm just going to set it to 1000 width and 600 depth using the family types on the top hand corner. Depth 600, width 1000. And the first shape that I'm going to create is the frame of this cabinet, and I will do it in the front elevation. And so normally we create the frame or the main component from the top view, but you can see that this cabinet is hollow in the middle, and therefore it's better to create the shape or the frame from the front. So let's go to the front elevation. And before I start creating the shape, I will also define the height just by creating another reference plane. So this will be, we're able to tap at the bottom. So this will be the height parameter. Okay, and so now I can create the shape. Press the create button, extrusion. Since it's a rectangular, I will use a rectangular tool to lock all of them. Okay, so since I want to create a hollow section in the middle, I will have to draw another rectangle in the sketch itself. And then I will create dimensions, okay, so as to provide some flexibility or parametric into the thickness of the frame. So after I have these 4 dimensions over here, I'll add a new parameter. So this will be frame thickness. Okay, this and this will be frame thickness as well. Okay, so remember to always, as much as possible, put your parameters or dimensions within the sketch mode, which is when you are drawing the pin lines. So after you're done, press the green tick, go to family types. I'm going to change the height to 2000, frame thickness to maybe just 30. There you go. I'm just going to go back to my reference level to adjust the depth. Okay, so I'm just going to use the align tool and lock the front. Oh, sorry, this is the back. And then also, because this is actually not locked, although it was created on this reference plane, so remember to lock this as well. So if you go to the 3D view, you will see the cabinet frame is created. And next, we are just going to create all these support right in the center. Okay, just to as a cabinet for us to put our items. And I will be creating this from the front elevation as well. So on this front elevation, create extrusion rectangle. You draw from one side to the other, lock it, draw another one. Sometimes it's hard to find the padlock, just make sure you lock it. You can see it's overlapping, so make sure you can locate the locks. So I lock to its width, however the height of this support is not being dimensioned yet, so there's need to be dimension this and this. So this can also be the support thickness, same with the bottom, support thickness, and I'll just make this 20. Okay. And then I want to give a dimension for the height of the first support, as well as between the first support and the second support here. So this I will set it as let me see, maybe 700. So let's say if I want to move the one at the bottom to be 700, just click on the line, type in 700 inside the dimension, and the top I'm going to do another 700, click on the line, change to 700. Okay, before that, just remember to lock this first, and then now I can change it to 700, and the frame thickness I will do at 20. So lock it and lock it. So these two are where you can put your items inside your cabinet. So after this is done, I will just finish edit mode. I'll again go back to the reference level to make sure that this support is being locked to the front and back. Oh, before locking to both sides, okay, I need to create an offset just for the door. So I'm just going to create another reference plane. Okay, RP is to create another reference plane because I need to have a space for the door. So this will be 20. I'll lock this here, and that will be it. I'm going to lock the cabinets or the support right now, line, and then this is where my door will be over here. So I'm more or less done. Okay, I just left the door and the handle. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to for the doors, you can actually do it in the front view as well. Create, extrusion, rectangular tool. Okay, align to the left, center, the top, and the bottom. Click on the green tick. Okay, and I'll just create the other side of the door, extrusion, rectangular, align and lock it, align the top, align the middle, align the bottom. You're able to press the green tick, go back to your reference level. You can see the door is over here. Okay, the door, I'll just keep it at around maybe just 10 mm. This is 1 cm. I'll keep it at 10. And I click on this and change this to 10 as well. And I just want to lock this first before bringing it to the front. Lock it. This is also going to be locked on the other side. Okay. And now I can bring the doors forward. Lock it. Lock it. And if I go to the 3D view, you can see the door is over here. Select these two doors. Click on Associate Family Parameter inside your Properties browser. Create a new parameter, door, material. Press on OK. Go to Family Types, change door materials to glass. They already have a glass in this family. So I'm going to change the color a little bit. Okay, maybe this. Okay. So there you go, the glass. And lastly, we just create this box kind of handle from the front elevation. Okay, simply very simple design. I'm just going to create a rectangular shape here, maybe a long one, 20 by 200. Do a dimension. Lock this. Okay, lock this to dimension here. And then I want to make sure that it's about 700. Let me see. About 700 away from the ground, or 750 away from the ground. Just want to lock this as well. Create a dimension to the center. Probably keep it at maybe just 50 or maybe 30 cm away from the center line. Lock it. Okay. And then next I'm just going to mirror this. So I did on both sides. So after you mirror, you also realize that some of the dimension are missing. So just place it back. Or in this case, I want this sketch line to follow this one over here. So I'm going to align this to this and lock it. And lastly, just make sure that this is also 30 on this side. That's the green tick. Go to the reference level. You can see it's at the back. All I need to do is bring it to the front, lock it, and see. Okay, see, sometimes it's not easy to find where to lock. Okay, so wait, this is the door. Okay, so you can see I locked the door in the wrong position. So I'm just going to readjust the door. Okay, so I'm just going to change this to 590. Oh, wrong. Okay. Let me change this first. Okay, I will just do the door again. But for now, I'll just take a look at the handle. I'll just leave it here temporarily, and go to the front. Go create the door again because I make a mistake. Okay, align it, lock it. That's the green tick. Do it for the other side. Align it, lock it. screen tick, go to the front view. You can see so here, okay, I just need to make sure that again I change it to just 10 mm, and this will be 10 mm as well. Dimension this to lock it. Dimension the other side, lock it at 10 mm. Now I'll bring it forward, lock it. Okay, now my handle can actually lock to the door. Okay. So just make sure that this 2 belongs to the door material, and there you go, you have a glass cabinet. So thank you for tuning in to this training cabinet video 1A, and the next video I'll be doing 1B. So see you in the next one.